What is up, my dude and dudettes, and welcome back to TellerTube. In today's video, we're going to be looking at the subreddit r/choosingbeggars. If you're new to my channel, be sure to subscribe so you can stay up to date with my latest videos. And with that being said, sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Entitled Cousin, you need to buy me an expensive present for my birthday, and an anniversary present for my husband too while you're at it. So this happened over 5 years ago. My boyfriend's cousin is the typical entitled Karen. Nothing anyone ever does for her is good enough. But back then, she, entitled cousin, and my boyfriend D were at least on speaking terms. At the time, boyfriend's entire extended family was gathered at his parents' place. Entitled cousin's birthday was approaching. She put on her sickeningly sweet smile and asked him what he was getting her. Boyfriend's career had recently taken off and he was feeling generous, so he asked what she wanted. Without hesitation, the cousin asked for a pair of platinum earrings. Boyfriend was a bit surprised but agreed. That evening, he took her to a jewelry store. Entitled cousin picked out a pair of sapphire-studded earrings along with a nice pair of cufflinks. Boyfriend asked what she was doing as he only agreed to buy her earrings. Entitled cousin had the nerve to get irritated and told him she needed something for her husband as their anniversary was in a few weeks. Boyfriend's first instinct was to chew her out right there, but then he had a better idea. He paid for the things and drove them back to his parents' place where, to cousin's horror, he gave the earrings to his sister and announced that he had bought himself a nice pair of cufflinks. When cousin became upset and whined to everyone that boyfriend lied to her and that she felt cheated and embarrassed, boyfriend told the family what she had tried to pull. Boyfriend's parents and other relatives sided with him and told cousin that she was the one who tried to trick him. Entitled cousin's parents looked upset but didn't have any of the guts to defend their daughter's actions. Karen. You know, you almost had yourself a nice new pair of earrings. Until you got greedy. I want the expensive one. I'm scrolling on my area's community page and see a woman asking for someone to do her makeup for a family shoot. I wasn't doing anything that weekend and love to do makeup. Some other women posted their rates and fees, but since this isn't a career or anything, just a hobby, I said I'd do it for free if she came to my house. Military housing, so it's not too creepy for me to say. She messages me the next day saying others were charging her $50 and didn't have the look she wanted in her pictures she posted. She came over in the morning and was super nice. I started with primer and tinkering with foundation since she was darker than me, but I have a bunch of shades. I'm taking my time and we have lots of small talk. Everything is good until I'm at the last bit of her eyes. For background, my family has just moved here, so a majority of my makeup is in a big box so you can see everything. I have a makeup subscription, so I get tons of makeup and usually still in the packaging until I try it out. So I'm putting on her mascara with a brand new one since it's not very sanitary to share with strangers. It's about $10, so about a medium-tier drugstore brand. I told her she can just have it since I'll never want to use it again. I also gifted her the Fox eyelashes since I wear glasses and just like to collect them for special occasions. At first she is surprised and kind of senses I'm in the giving mood and then starts peering into the box while I'm doing the finishing touches. Choosing beggar. Can I have that mascara? She points to my $25 personal mascara. I assume she knows her brands and knows of the quality. Me. That's my personal one and probably wouldn't be healthy for you to put it on your eyes. I'm a little taken back but just continue putting setting spray and secure her brows blah blah. I brought up the makeup subscription and she thought it was cool and goes on saying she doesn't have much makeup and asked for a palette of mine since I have so many. The ones in the box were ones I bought and all range about $45-ish. I just so happened to have a new subscription box and pulled out the palette of the month, which was about $20 that I knew I'd never use. I offered it to her. She declines. She is done and looks great. She takes the mascara I used for her, but not without taking another look in the box and leaves with a goodbye. It was a little awkward to have someone ask to have your stuff. It got even weirder when she messages me around Christmas time randomly to see if I had any toys my daughter didn't want so she could give it to her kid. A few weeks later, asking if I had any makeup I didn't want. Keep in mind, she is a stranger and literally don't talk to her on that level. I told her no kindly both times. Yeah, that's nice, but I want the expensive one. Just sell one of your shoes, you don't wear it all the time. A small bit of backstory. I come from a fairly rich family. I don't like to brag with it, but it's commonly known. A few friends of mine borrow money from me from time to time. I don't mind it because they all pay me back on time. So this is where the story starts. A girl, I'll call her Ruby, not her real name, DMs me on Instagram. I've met her a few times at parties we both go to, and she could be seen as a friend of a friend. We've talked a bunch at school and at parties, but I don't know her that well. She DMs me and says she is in desperate need of money. I ask her how much and she says 40 bucks. I say that should be okay if she pays me back in 20 days. My money doesn't grow on trees, you know. She says that she can do that. She sends a payment request, and when I'm about to pay it, she says, "Wait, this is where it gets good." She says she knows I have a lot of money and that I can make a bunch off reselling shoes and clothing. I tell her, yeah, but most of my revenue goes directly into my savings. She says okay, that's fine, but I kinda do need 200 euro. I tell her that lending her 40 euros is already a lot since I don't really know her, but she proceeds to say it's nothing for me. Bullcrap. I keep refusing to pay her 200 euros, and to calm her I say I can maybe borrow her 80. Surprise, surprise, that's not enough. By this time, she canceled the payment request and stopped talking to me. A day later, I get a DM saying she did some math. She said if you sell one of your Yeezys, you could easily pay me 200 euros. I again decline. Maybe she did meth instead of math. Then she starts saying she will expose me for being a vulture bastard. I am honestly shocked and ask if she is joking. She gets hysteric and says she is not messing around and I am getting her in trouble by not lending her money. Now she starts saying I should just pay her 100 euros and it would be fine. I say no again. She doesn't listen. Now she says I should just give one of my Yeezys to her and she would sell them. I blocked her on Instagram. And the story isn't over yet. A few weeks later at a party, she told me to friggin' take off my shoes. Then she started hysterically crying, telling me she got into big trouble because I was not willing to give anything up for her. I reminded her I barely knew her. A friend of hers calmed her down and later told me she was in desperate need of money and she had several debts. LOL. Yikes. Okay, first of all, Karen, I barely know you, and I already agreed to give you 80 bucks. Take it or leave it. I'll buy it for 10. So this happened a few days ago. I built myself a new PC a while back. Since I didn't need my old one, I decided to put it up for sale. It was once a Windows 7 PC, but it was powerful enough to keep up with most demands. I put it up for sale in Facebook Marketplace for 350 euro. The parts are worth that much as far as secondhand goes. Since I work and don't check my emails that often, I wrote that I only accept calls. After a specific time, that is. So the evening of January 18th, 2020, I'm watching a movie with my girls as my phone rings. I pick it up and there's a woman on the line. W woman, me, well me. This is the conversation as follows. Me. Hello, this is me. Hi, I'm calling about that PC you have on Facebook Marketplace. Oh yeah, is it a black one? Yes, that's the one I'm interested in. What parts does it have? It says that in the post. It does? Okay, let me look. What are you planning on using it for? My son wants a gaming PC, and this one looked the most taken care of. Well, if it is for gaming, I can upgrade it from 8 gigs of RAM to 16 for a few extra euros. Yes, that might be good. Although I see it has an AMD FX 6300 processor. Yes, it does. It is a 3.5 GHz processor and is more than enough to handle most games. Why doesn't it have an Intel? Because the motherboard doesn't support it. Alright, but I'm a bit tight on money. Can you do 10? I'm sorry? Can you do 10? I think the call isn't transmitting correctly. Can I ask you one more time what you said? Heavy sigh. I'm offering 10 euros for your PC. I can't do that. The parts are worth more in recycling than 10. Well, I need it today and I only have 10 on me. Can I come pick it up later? No, you cannot come pick it up later. Not for 10. The RAM itself is worth 30. 50 if it's 16 gigabytes. What is the lowest you can go? For the parts that are in it, I need 300 to break even. I'll offer you 20. Lady, did you not hear what I just said? Yes, I did. That's why I'm offering 20. Lady, I don't think you understand that I can't go any lower than 300. Why? It's an old PC with an AMD processor. It's not worth 300. And the other parts make it a total of 300 in today's money. Why don't you just accept the money? I'm doing you the favor of taking that piece of fossil off your hands. Well, let me tell you that this fossil is able to play most high-end games with 60 plus frames per second and is honestly a wonderful PC. I can't do anything below 300 because then I would be giving it away. If you do not understand this simple fact, then I'm afraid that I have to deny your request to buy it. Fine, I didn't want it anyway. Good luck on your hunt for a PC that costs less than... She hung up. I had it on speaker so my girl heard all of it. GF. What the heck was her problem? Probably someone who grew up getting whatever she pointed at. You're selling it for 300? I'll buy it for 10. Homeless woman wants her pizza. So this just happened like an hour ago. I had gone to get some pizza to take to my brother's place to watch UFC. As I was pulling up, I saw a homeless woman walking along the sidewalk and I saw her make her way into the restaurant. When I went inside, the homeless woman was standing at the register asking for a slice of pizza. The worker told her that they don't sell by the slice. Here's the cast. HW, homeless woman. E, employee. M, manager. NM, nice man. Homeless woman. Well, here's $1. I'm gonna get a 2-liter. Homeless woman then threw the dollar at employee when she didn't take the money. Homeless woman then walked to the drink cooler, opened it, and took out a 2-liter soda. Employee. Those are $3.19, they're not $1. Employee then looked toward the back of the store and called manager, presumably to keep homeless woman from just walking out with the soda. Manager walked to the front of the store and stood between the door and the homeless woman. Manager, you're going to have to leave. Homeless woman then walked to the register and her and employee started going back and forth about $1 not being enough. Then nice man who was in line behind me said, I'll pay for it. Now, looking back on it, he probably just wanted to order his food. Homeless woman turned around and bowed toward nice man. She then began walking to nice man. I thought to thank him, but I want a pizza. Nice man didn't know what to say, so he just shrugged. The homeless woman turned back towards employee. Can I trade this for a pizza? No one said anything. I thought she was going to go into full rage mode. But then after a few moments, she walked out. Then I finally got to place my order. I don't think you could trade a 2-liter for a pizza, especially since you haven't even paid for it yet. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, smash that like button as it would really help me out. Subscribe to my channel so you can stay up to date with my latest videos, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.